Hi there everyone, in this video I will show you how to beat what appears to be the last optional boss of Metal Gear Survive, Frostbite. The game gave me an achievement of beating all the boss creatures after this fight, so I guess this is the last one you can find. To be quite honest, it took me many tries to take down this boss, and at first I couldn't figure out why the hell I could at sometimes deal great damage to it, but usually next to no damage at all. But I did figure it out eventually. This is not a perfect fight by any means, and I will comment on my mistakes a bit as well while the fight progresses, but this is definitely a very effective strategy for beating Frostbite. The setup I'm using here has a sniper rifle and a shotgun, but I bet other weapons work fine for the fight as well. I do not recommend full melee setup for this fight however, since it can get very tedious that way. And even after figuring out the trick how to deal damage to this boss, I still died on my melee setup just before this fight. So I tried to start the fight with some Molotov cocktails to take out some of those cannon fodder wanderers, because they can get really annoying later on in the fight, which I will demonstrate later. First of all, be patient with this fight. Don't waste your bullets to do any unnecessary cheap damage, because there's only one way to really damage this boss. Stay behind the buildings and keep an eye on its diamond-shaped head. This yellow glow will appear on random side of its head at random times, and that is the spot you need to attack. This will deal insane amount of damage to it. Now you can see why sniper rifle is a really good choice for this boss. I don't even have my perks unlocked with it, and I dealt over 1000 damage with one hit. And aiming to the glowing spot is definitely easier with it than with other weapons. But as long as you hit the right spot, you should be fine with any weapon. Here you see me getting hit by the freeze attack, which causes this extremely annoying status effect that slows all your movement down. If this happens to you, I suggest just waiting it out in a safe spot. You could prepare this fight with an armor piece that buffs frost resistance if you have one. By the way, rather surprisingly, this boss doesn't seem to be weak to fire, so don't bother emphasizing on fire damage with the setup you're using against it. There you see me missing the glowing spot and dealing absolutely no damage. As you can see, the glowing spot will appear and disappear rather rapidly, so if you're using some other weapon than sniper rifle for this, try climbing on the rooftops at times and see if you can get a better view on the boss's head. Just keep in mind that you're very open for attacks in there, so don't stay there for too long. It can take some time for you to get a clear shot on the glowing spot, but try to be patient and keep running from cover to cover. After the boss takes enough damage, it will fall to the ground. Here you need to act fast and deal as much damage to it as possible. I use shotgun here, which is really good for close range situations like this, but you can use grenades, a powerful melee weapon, or just about anything as long as you deal as much damage as possible. After the boss gets up again, start keeping an eye on the glowing spot again. I place a machine gun turret here. It's useless in dealing any real damage to this boss, but I was hoping it could take care of some of those wanderers still running around. From the distance, the glowing spot is sometimes hard to see even with a sniper rifle. Once again, the boss falls down and it's time to deal some real damage. Unfortunately, I messed up here a little bit. I forgot to load my shotgun after emptying a full clip on it last time. So I waste valuable time loading it, and on top of that I get attacked by a random wanderer. This is why I would suggest taking down as many wanderers from the area before you trigger the fight if you can. Oh, and remember to reload your magazines. I always prioritize healing my wounds and injuries before continuing the fight. The boss has a variety of different attacks, but most of them you can just simply avoid by staying in cover. If you enter inside the buildings, it eventually reaches its tentacles to melee attack you inside the building. That's also a good opportunity to deal damage into its head with a melee weapon from the rooftop, since it gets close to the ground while doing so. It might be the only good way to reach its head when using a full melee setup. Here I get extremely lucky and I'm able to deal multiple shots to its glowing weak spot, bringing it down immediately. There the ice ground spike attack caught me by surprise. This attack homes to wherever you are, so if you see this frosty aura appear near you, just get out of that spot as fast as possible. The boss can also lose the sight of you at times, giving you more relaxing time to look for the weak spot to appear, so being stealthy can work here too. And that's the last shot. I was so excited about finally bringing down this boss that I actually emptied 2 extra shotgun rounds to its head even after it was already dead. That's it. That's how you take down Frostbite, the last optional boss in the game. Thank you for watching and take care.